kind of disappointed in you. Actually, I have to point these things out because you must not be aware of what's going on around you. You're so focused on some things, and you have people right next to you in your camp, and the funny thing is, you always ask people to ring your doorbell. Now they're ringing your doorbell, coming by unannounced or coming by with no invitation, just telling you that they're coming by, and they're ringing your doorbell. And you know the way that you treated your company of Egghead, the Irishman, and Gayer, the genetic homosexual who proposed to misunderstood over the phone after never meeting her. Um, it really got you looking. It really got you looking like a hypocrite right now. Let me explain to you why. Um, Diet's husband, Sam, the one that changed his name from Caminiti to Woods so he could be Italian, but he's not Italian. He's Irish. He said some of the most egregious things about children. He said that he would put children on the dark web. He told people that he would take their children and Photoshop them and put them in sexual positions, sexualizing children. He told someone that he would take their children and put them in lesbian positions. I think it might have been Sheba, the one that used to. I wonder how Sheba feels about you. That you all of a sudden abandon her after driving 3.5 hours to attend a court case. It had absolutely nothing to you. You weren't the plaintiff. You weren't the defendant. You drove 3 hours. You drove 7, 8. You drove 6 hours, 7 hours back and forth to attend a court case that wasn't you, trying to get Sam and Kristen Diet locked up. But you did. I mean, you called me one night and said that you were going to. And it's a funny thing how my story stays the same 4 years later. Because it's the truth, and you know it's the truth. You called me one night and said that you were going to go shoot up their house. That's how angry you would get over this stuff. And you still get angry and you're impulsive. But you've got a big. You're befriending a guy and think that he's your friend when he's not. He's playing you. Not that he's just playing you. He's playing himself too. So here it is, you're at odds with Ness. She's got these glitter boots pictures that's got everybody fucking laughing with the old man with the white hair on his face and some glittery boots. There's no love there. And Vic says that's his sister. Vic says that's his sister, but he also entertains Tracy when she came to Detroit. And now they're at odds. Vic just wants to be everybody's friend. He's not a troll. He's just a welcome wagon. He just wants to be friendly and get along with everybody. And that's totally the antithesis of what a troll is. But he's also friendly with King Curl, who's a pervert, a convicted pervert. He's been to prison for being a pervert. And wow. So Vic is friends with Ness. He's friends with Tracy. These are enemies of yours. Particularly Ness right now. He's an enemy of yours. And here's the other one. He's hanging out and kicking it with Shakim. And this is the same Shakim that 2 weeks ago had pictures of your mother. I'm not even putting pictures of your mother up, dude. I've done it. But I'm not even doing that. I'm keeping it actually pretty light with words. While you lie on me, while you tell stories on me, when you get offended by a community post. But Vic is friends with Shakim. Shakim puts up, he only refers to you as glitter boots. Vic is your friend? Vic is who you're associating with? Are you afraid of him? Are you really afraid of Vic? Or you don't want him making a thousand videos to you again when he gets obsessive? We know how he gets obsessive. You know there's something wrong with him. So you appease him? You appease him and act like you're friendly with him when you really think the lowest of him. You think the absolute lowest of him. You know that you do. And that's part of another problem, ZX. You're phoning. I know that you're phoning. I know that you talk it one way in people's pub and out in public, and you feel another way privately. The problem that you did is that you hoe trusted. You trusted VS like she was one of your homies. And you confided in her and you told her because you need someone that, you know what, and we all do. You got to blow off some of this steam. But why did you blow off some of this steam with someone that you've known for a long time? Or someone that you don't have a bad history with? See, you idolize these YouTubers. You idolize them. You really do. And you kiss their ass. You know, you complain about the gays and you go in on them. And you put up biblical scriptures. But you make exceptions for the gays with the big show, with the big followings. Like Caldwell, who I've seen in a blonde wig and red lipstick, just looking as stupid as fuck. Looking stupid as fuck. I don't care what you say. I don't have any issue with him. He's been polite. He even listens to me from time to time, or at least he did at one point. But he had on a blonde wig. You know how that looks, a black man in a blonde wig and red lipstick and just smiling like it's the thing to do? You know, you call him James and Trésor, and you look up to him. They have gay sex, but you look down on Lady Dimples and Tulsa, Queen Tulsa. You look up to Sean Bradley. Shout out to Sean Bradley over there doing his thing with his group in Europe. I feel that. That's big boy shit. That's player shit. That's the kind of shit that I look to do sometime soon. Because I've done the United States. Been all through Mexico. Been in the Caribbean. Europe seems like a cool thing to do. Now, shout out to him. And you call him Mr. Bradley. You defer to him where you call him Mr. Bradley. But now, face facts. He might be doing some cool things, but he's definitely a full-fledged yag. And he probably gets in doggy style like you were in doggy style in that picture. And I don't see much of a difference. Gay sex is gay sex. Yet you can't draw a distinction between what makes them gay. Except ones are dress up like women, but I think they all dress up like women at certain points or another. And some of them just show you. I've seen ODS with a big old wig, a blonde wig, and lipstick, and I guess that's just a thing, you know. That's just a thing. I'm not that familiar with the culture, but you would probably look up to ODS and be respectful to him. I don't know if you're beefing with him at all because he has a platform that's thriving. Shout out to him for having a platform that's thriving, but he still. Well, no, you told the truth on him. You know, and I guess you got it from me or wherever you got it from. That he's ODS stands for off-road dick sucker. Shout out to you, though, ODS. You know, you learn to keep my name out of your mouth. You know, I won't have to remind everybody because I know you don't like it. You don't like it. You can't take it. And it bothers you. But how do you explain Vic cozied up to Shakim, who roasts the shit out of you? Who roasts you, disrespects you. I mean, he's a very disrespectful little punk. But he disrespects you while he's hanging out with Vic. How do you know Vic doesn't tell him things? How do you allow Vic to have such leeway? How does Vic get to have both ways? How does he get to be your pal? Hey, Vic. But he's close contact, actually meeting with enemies of yours. Oh, yes, and Shakim is an enemy. He's definitely an enemy. Sorry? Okay. He's definitely an enemy. You know that he's an enemy. You don't question Vic. Are you scared to cut him off? What's going on, Ados guy? Are you scared to cut him off? Are you scared to point out the obvious? Hey, Vic, what's up going on, man? How are you mean you're going to be cool? Or do you just cut him off and go off? And that's what you normally do. When you see somebody crossing the line or disrespecting you, normally just cut them off. You're getting soft, man. You're getting real soft. You're getting real soft where you're afraid to engage. You're afraid to engage. You want to make peace and act like everything's cool. You want to act like the gayer Didn't say he's going to send an incendiary device into your house. See, a lot of these people don't know that. He said he's going to send an incendiary house to your house. And, I think the funniest thing when I heard Sam, the funniest thing is when I heard Sam say, yeah, me and ZX are from the streets. What fucking streets are you from where you guys are calling the police and the FBI on each other? You got the police on speed dial. What street are these? These are the streets of Philadelphia? Y'all some rats. Now, I'm not claiming to live by street culture. There's some things that I don't like to do that you don't want to do, don't want to tell on, and you want to kind of mind your business and everything. But let's face fact. All of us are men of a certain age, and none of us are living that true street lifestyle. So that your guys' fascination with the streets, go ahead and grow up. Go ahead and grow up and be a man. And you let him get away with that? Yeah, I'm from the streets. You from the streets. He ain't from no street. What street's he from? He's from the street that he lives on. He's a truck driver. You're a truck driver. What street do they live on? Where is it acceptable in any street, in any street culture, anywhere in this country, anywhere in the world, where you have where you actively call the police and the FBI on your enemies? Street culture determines that you hold court in the streets. You guys live 5 miles from each other and been beefing for 4 years and didn't nobody get a scratch on them. Y'all some busters, both of you. Y'all some real life busters. A real gangster would definitely call you guys some powder puff fake gangsters. These motorcycle sissies. Motorcycle sissies with the rest for forcible sodomy. What's up, North Carolina, homie? Everybody knows that, but they're not calling you on it. How are you from the streets? You should have cleared it up. You say, no, I'm not from the streets. I played around in the streets for a while. I killed somebody. Remember when I first met you, ZX? You said, yeah, I killed a dude before. I'm like, dude, and I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with this grown-ass man telling me who he just met that he killed a guy? Does he think this is going to impress me? That doesn't impress me, dude. That's nothing to be proud of in your 50s. And even if you were involved with the murder and you killed somebody, why would you be proud of that? Do you think that I was of such a low frequency that I would think that's like, oh, I would be impressed by that, dude? I grew up in Los Angeles, dude, where people were killing each other all the damn time. The land of killers. That doesn't impress me, dude. That doesn't make you valuable. That doesn't make you anybody that I would look up to. That doesn't make you anybody that I would hold in high regard. What did you underestimate who I am and what I'm really about? I do this shit for fun, dude, but I'm not impressed by killers. That's it. Really? Really, you murdered somebody? You're involved with murdering somebody, and you think that's something that I'm going to be like, oh wow, you a real one? No. Now I still need to know what street you and Sam are from, where you guys called the FBI. Sam was called the FBI on what's his face, on Shady and Mediva. He's called them on you. He's probably called them on me. He's probably called them on me for nothing. Yeah. Now, exactly, thumb thugs. Really. Now, I'm a thumb thug. I say some things that I am not going to do. I don't make that many threats. But yeah, is my persona like this? I'm not no pushover. I got some rough edges. But usually I'm trying to find a smooth passage through life, I use my charm and my wisdom and my humor. I'm a funny dude. I make people laugh all the time, man. All the time, man. I'll be trying to win my way the easy way. What's going on? Barbers. They both need barbers. Well, one looks like Santa Claus. One looks like black Santa Claus and white Santa Claus. They all got gray beards. They're a bunch of gray beards talking about them from the street. Now, the mayor, the gayer, the funniest thing in the world, the gayer answers to the gayer. If I put the gayer in the title, he'll be right there. What you talking about, Beasley? The Gayer just disrespected earlier. He disrespected deceased relatives of mine and said he's going to call the bar on my niece. What are you going to call and tell them? There's this lawyer that I never met in California, and I'm fighting and I'm arguing with her uncle, and I want you to get her in trouble. Is that how weak you are? When I've got pictures of everything of your daughter and your brother, I'm just too lazy to do the work. I'm just too lazy. That's what a threat that you aren't. But what if I decided to turn up on you? What if I decided to turn up on you? What if I called your mommy? What if I called your mom? And oh yeah, I'm the one that called the police on you when you waved the gun. I'm the one. I was the one that was smart enough to talk to the supervisor to get them to come out, because they don't just go out. That's Detroit. They don't just go out for some calls like that. I took a copy of the video. I got a copy of the video and I emailed it to the supervisor. And I think I still have her contact information. I'm the one that did that. And maybe others did it, and there's other people that have done it, and I showed them how to do it. I'm the one that did that. Because you overreact. You can't just roast. You're bringing up deceased people, and you're really trying to hurt me, dude, but you can't hurt me with words. You can't hurt me with words. I'm not bitch made like that. The words just bounce off of me. Yeah. I mean, I did that. And because other people, they couldn't do it correctly because they don't know how to follow protocol like I do. I had to speak to the supervisor, and she gave me the 911 number. I could do it. I could have them coming out there every day for you. Every day for you. And you make these threats, whatever, dude. You're a clown. And let me tell you what makes you more of a weak clown. Besides proposing to misunderstood, who's had sex with 30 different men on YouTube, okay? You proposed to marry her, and I know it's the truth. I figured it out, and she told me it was the truth. And if it's not the truth, you go ahead and produce her, and you were so butthurt that you started attacking her man. You started attacking Don Cato. You even put her nude pictures out, dude. You 50-something years old, acting like a little girl, man. Act like a butthurt girl over an internet slut that fucked a dog. Huh? She fucked a dog. Let me tell you, boy, you talk all that shit, boy, from Detroit. You the squarest dude in the world, man. You the game goofy square dude, and I profiled you, man. You grew up with a gay brother as your identical twin. That means when he put on a dress, you probably put on a dress. You tried it too. You were in the tub with him. You probably shared the room. You did everything together. You dressed the same. And you were they clowned him probably so bad at school because he'd been a sissy all his life. He was born that way. And you hid it. You hid your inclinations. Yeah, feminine. Yeah, this dude, the Gayer, he has a brother, but a genetic twin, identical twins. And if any of you don't know what identical twins are, they, as compared to other types of twins, which are fraternal twins. Fraternal twins are two separate embryos, and they just happen to, get hit by sperm cells at the same time. Identical twins is a fertilized egg that mutates, and two children are born. So they have the exact same DNA. And that doesn't happen in humanity. That doesn't happen. And it might happen somewhere in the animal kingdom, but with humans, that's something that's phenomenal, because you guys have seen identical twins that you can't tell apart. They said they've had identical twins that would be across country, and one would have an accident and break his arm, and the other one's arm hurts. That there's the genetic connection and the environmental connection is deep. So every time your brother takes it up to yin yang, I bet you feel pain in your loins, huh? Every time your brother's going down on somebody, you feel something pounding in the back of your throat, don't you, Mayor? Every time your brother's giving somebody a hand job, your hand grips up like into the kung fu grip of G.I. Joe, and you start moving it up and down, dude. And you were mad about that. And Diet is the one that told me that. And you know that she told me that, and you still think that's your friend. Are you that lonely, dude? This is who you make friends with? With a woman that betrayed you, and you kicked her to the curb. I saw the video. When I was dead, I watched the video. You said, Died, I'm not messing with you no more. I was cool with you. Gets an itchy eye, right? One gets an itchy eye. What's up, Tom? And the other one scratches. I mean, that's just what it is. Gets an itchy eye. One farts. One farts, the other one farts. It's like it's some, it's God. It's some God has something to do with it. And if he makes one gay, he makes the other one gay, dude. Just face facts. You've been fighting it all your life. And let me tell you guys how he was fighting. Can you imagine how he got teased in school? They're like, oh, it's the sissy twins. Oh, it's the girly twins. It's the boy or butt boys. He got so angry with that instead of going to community college or going to vocational school or getting a job, he wanted to get away from Detroit and that label, and he went and joined the Marines, not the Navy. A lot of people joined the Navy. A lot of people joined the Air Force because there's less chance of being an infantryman. He wanted to prove his toughness, and he joined the Marines. And he'll tell you all the time. But the gayer isn't smart. He's dumb. He's so dumb. Listen to this. He's so dumb that he followed Chucky when Chucky was doing all kind of criminal shit. All kind of criminal shit. Calling the fire trucks on people, the police on people, doxing people, and the mayor was right there with them. Now, Chucky fought anybody who Tommy went against, the same way as Super Saiyan Jim does. They were part of Soto Nation. So, in essence, Tommy doesn't claim them, but he doesn't get mad at what they do until they do something that's a little bit too reckless that might lead to them. He liked that he had an army because he would say, yeah, get him fired, get him this. Remember, Tommy was that powerful at one point. The other twin is actually heterosexual, yeah. The Kung Fu grip, right. The Kung Fu grip. But Tommy had that much power. He had that much power where he could call for someone get me fired, someone get me this news information. And people like Super Saiyan Jim and many others, they were two of the more outright ones. Why do you think they were fighting Tyra? Because he was giving Tommy a hard time. That's how the whole Tyra thing started. The Neptunes, these were devoted Soto Nation members, and now they call themselves the Black Sector. They're not the Black Sector. They're imposters. They're Soto Nation. And like ZX. ZX isn't Black Sector. He wants to be Black Sector because he's ashamed that he was watching that Nature Boy shit, watching that freak show. They got that dude life in prison. So they want to distance themselves from that. ZX had Nature Boy, who got life in prison, on his show and was calling him Baba and donating money to him. Victor, he doesn't claim that the guy that was torturing those women, he was raped. He's a rapist. He got convicted of rape and got life in prison. But they're distancing themselves from that now. We never went over there, not in the real Black Sector. We too busy banging on each other. In fact, we started as an opposition to Tommy. Then after Tommy played out, we wasn't even listening to Tommy no more. We were too busy banging on each other. From Soto Nation to Shitty Greg to Dust. No, to them calling themselves the Black Sector. Now, Ado's guy, I think you've been around a while. You know who the real Black Sector is. And it's never been ZX. It's never been ZX. Quit claiming the Black Sector. I'm the Black Sector. And no one's going to tell you that I'm not. You guys look at these gay dudes and other things. They're the OGs. The OGs of the beef sector. It's been around since 2018, 2019. Give me a break. But let me get back to the gayer. So Chucky is an unofficial flunky of Tommy. When Tommy wanted something done, Chucky would get on it and he would torture the people. So basically, Chucky is Tommy's flunky. Except Tommy didn't even talk to these dudes. He knew they were crazy. He kept his distance from them because in case they change up on him. These dudes is crazy. They'll flip on you and everything. You're not giving me enough love. Vic was one. Vic was for Tommy, against Tommy, for Tommy, against Tommy. He calls him his daddy. He called him his YouTube daddy. But hold on, Garrett, this is what you were. You were a flunky. Chucky, who your dumbass didn't even know you've been in the Marines. He told you he was in the Marines. He lied to you, and you did nothing to verify it, and you believed him. That's how stupid you are. That's how stupid you are. And then even after he got busted, when he didn't know the Marine song, yeah, I remember, he didn't know the Marine song, and you figured he was a Marine, you still want to be down with him. You said, Chucky, no. You know we're better than this. You are part of it. You want to be part of down with Chucky so damn bad. And because of that, you said you're going to put a bomb on incendiary device and ZX thing. Dude, your history's horrible, dude. You're horrible. You're a flunky's flunky, dude. You're a flunky. You're a flunky twice removed. How can you be a flunky's flunky? Dude, you a flunky's flunky. That's why you're a flunky's flunky. Chucky's a flunky who said he swallowed cum. Chucky's a flunky to swallow. How the fuck do you follow a dude to swallow? Never mind, don't even answer that question. He said, yeah. Chucky said he gets a big old mouthful and chugs it down, dude. How did you stay? How did you? Please make it stop. Please make it stop. Oh my God. If I was ever around anybody, they told me that they swallowed cum, and like, dude, we can't be friends no more. We cool. I'll be damned if I'm doing anything with you. You man milk drinker. I can't fuck with you, bro. I would. Chucky Bear. Henny Wise Cloud, you so. Oh man. And you called me game goofy today, and you proposed to misunderstood. Nigga, you ain't got to propose to her. You wink at her, she'll fuck. After she was fucking that dog. I listened to her tell me when she said she fucked the dog, and like, well, when are we going to meet? When are we going to come? Like, yeah, like sometimes early February. I said, but check it out. Let me handle some of your problems here with these people. I'll pave a way for you and get your channel up. You know, that's what she really wanted, your channel up. And I went roasting Suge, who was a problem. And she said, I like that. You make me happy. That makes me happy because I roasted shit out of Suge. And she said, that makes me happy and everything. She said, what is that worth? I said, send me $500. Just bullshitting. Just bullshitting. She said, okay. She said, did you get it? Like, bang, bang, 500, nigga. I got $3,000 out of her in 2 months. Nigga, I didn't never touched her, never been within 300 miles of her. The broad that you want, and when you sent her $50, who do you think that $50 came to? Me, that's who. Me, that's who. Chucky was a major Soto Sambo who hated black women with a passion. Now he loved black women. Go figure. With a jokey's black African booty scratcher ass. You motherfuckers is clowns. You dudes are some busters, some weirdos, some goofballs. You were a flunky's flunky that proposed to marry an internet, a YouTube slut. A YouTube slut that fucked a dog. She fucked a dog. She had a relationship with the dog. Oh, shit. Hi, misunderstood. Would you marry me? And then you got mad. Why'd you pay $50 for a picture? Let me tell you something, nigga. When you got a swag and you got some little something going on about yourself, they just send you that shit. Then she hit me up one day and she says, hey, how you doing? I said, all right, how you doing? She said, I'm feeling kind of freaky. I said, oh, really? She says, boom. I was like, damn, titties and everything. She said, you want to see some more? I said, yeah, send some more. Boom. Like titties and everything. I was like, yeah. They're nice. I can see those anywhere and everything. I said, I want to see that cat and I want to see it busted open. She said, okay, let me think of how to do it. I don't know how I think I can do it. They all say that. I don't know how I can do it. I said, just set the camera up and then football. She said, yeah. And act like you hiking the football. Man, I swear I got the picture, man, with her showing her butt. And she had a nice looking vagina for as many miles it has on it. And you didn't even get no pictures. You got a fake picture and you sent her $50, dude. She said she was sending me money and the nudes. And the money I mean, she was sending me the money and the news, nigga. The money and the news. Down. Ready. Hut one. Hut two. I swear to God, that's the truth. Yeah, she's a nympho. She's definitely a nympho. So, yeah. It ain't nothing special about me. It was just my turn, It's just my turn. And I made the most out of it. I kept my palms up. I was feeling myself, boy. I said, boy, you got game. And then the next time she said, I really like, because I was fighting her enemies for and everything and counseling her because she's crazy. Trying to get her, really legitimately trying to get her off of drugs and get her into a 12-step program. They're legitimately trying to do that and not getting down on her. And then the next time after the 500, she sent 1,000. 1,000. I was like, that beats all them $20 donations. Shout out to the $20 donations, though. What's it called when you're into animals? Not necrophilia. Bestiality. Zoophilia? No, it's bestiality. Necrophilia is dead people, but it's bestiality. But Mary, you a sucker, dude. You proposed to marry that broad. He said, do you have any proof of that? So you're going to go ahead and talk about my brother and my mother and my this. And then one day you're going to piss me off a little bit and I'm going to call your mom. And I'm going to charm your mama, boy. You ain't heard me talk to nobody's mama. I'm the king of talking to mamas. And I get them mamas to open up. And your mama going to probably tell me how she knew both of you were gay. Because I'm going to tell her, I said, Steven, I think that's his name. Steven, Steven, he batting on the other side, Steven's a sissy. She said, I know. She said, Charles is a sissy. I know, but he covers it up. He hides it well. You said, Chucky, don't do this to me, man. You know we better than this. He said, man, I don't want to have sex with you. That's what he told you. When you were like, Chucky, man, why are you doing this, man? Why are you doing this, Chucky? Then he doxed you. And why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at Chucky? Diet betrays you. Put your business out there. And Diet would give me $20 to roast you. And they were laughing hard. Her and a lady from New Orleans. She hooked him up with me. She was bringing me people giving me money, too. And I was checking in. She's all Beasley. Oh, Beasley, just an old pimp. I'm like, yeah, well, I guess. I don't know. Well, when I was roasting you niggas, she was rolling. And guess what? Mary, I'm telling this story. Everybody's heard it before. Not everybody's heard it. And we know it's the truth. You got rid of Diet and said that you gave my information and was telling to me for the nigga like Beasley. You sure did say that. And you fired Diet, and now you back them kissing them ass? Hold on a second. Oh, shit. So you fired Diet, and now you back kissing her ass? You said, Diet, I was with you when everybody was against you, and this is how you do me? That's how she did you. And she had to admit it. In fact, then Diet bossed up on me one day. And said, yeah, and use my first name and everything. I was like, oh. She said, yeah, we're going to dox you. We're going to come at you, bitch. I ain't scared of you, and I still ain't scared of you, you punk bitch. You raggedy-ass bum bitch. You thought you had one up on me a couple of months ago. Who's laughing now? You guys are worried about if ZX talked about you or not. I wouldn't give a fuck. I like, yeah, he talked about me. You notice ZX did not let them in his house. If North Carolina came knocked on my door, I'd be like, what's up, man? What's going on? I said, bring your big muscle bound in here in the house, man. What's happening? You want a beer? I'm watching the game. What's going on? If Diva, if Diva were to come knock on my door, it's like, what's up, B? I'm like, oh man, what's up, Diva Tomboyish? Give me a pound, give me a hug. Come on in, man. Come on in. I'm about to eat, man. I'm about to eat. Let me order some food, Diva. Let me order us some steak and some lobster and shit. We're going to kick it and everything. And we're going to pop a goddamn bottle up on these bitches. Like this, my girl, Diva Tom. Boy, it's in the house. In the house. If they knocked on my door, if Miss Mo knocked on my door, if Miss Mo knocked on my door, I'd say, Miss Mo, come on in. Let's have a drink. Let's smoke a bud. Let's smoke some bud. You know, and I would run my fingers up her thighs. I'd run my fingers up her thighs and try to find that. Shit, think I wouldn't? Think I wouldn't at least try? Man, shit. I'd snort a couple of Cialis, man. Miss Mo would have the time of her life. She'd be back. Man, I'm trying to tell you, though. I'm trying to tell you. One second.
Can we come back?
Yeah.
Come in.
All right. But that's real talk, though. That's real talk. Yeah, meet and beat. Man, that's the truth. Here he goes. I'm just talking my shit. I would, and guess what? And it'd be no dough involved. I wouldn't be giving her $50 for no pictures. I wouldn't be doing that. And I would tell Sam. I was like, Sam, your obsession with that woman was well worth it. She's a firecracker. Pop, 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 pop. And I would tell her this, and I'd tell her from the bottom of my heart, I said, Ms. Mo, I liked you. You cool. You know, we sweet. In fact, maybe I'd have a threesome, me, her, and Diva. You know, and then I would tell Miss Mo, if you can keep him off your mind, I can keep him off your behind. And all you do have to do is say, get him. And Sam, I'd chase your punk ass up and down the goddamn fucking street. You fake ass Italian. You ain't no 1%er. You big old clown. Man, I never knew why Diva mentioned that. I never know why Diva mentioned that. You wanted Miss Mo bad. You wanted Miss Mo bad. She just turned y'all down. She turned y'all down. And she came by my house. And I let her in. I didn't let her sit outside like ZX didn't offer y'all no water. He didn't even get no water for y'all. He didn't even, you know what? He could have sat right there and said, even if he didn't have no damn groceries or nothing like that, he could have DoorDash some shit. DoorDash a pizza. Man, kick it. You know, these are my, man, y'all didn't even consummate the thing. And y'all brought him some fucking food. He's like, I ain't eating that shit. And I don't blame him. Look, let's face fact. Diet's a fucking witch. A bald-headed witch with a goddamn tattoo of a snake on her head. Who's going to eat some shit? Would you look? Di could cook her ass off. I would never eat none of that fucking shit. But that bell pepper soup, that shit was so fucking dope. And I turned a lot of people on to it. And I plan on making that bell. Would I eat Di's bell pepper soup? Not in a million years. ZX. I don't totally hate the ZX, even though he be lying on me and shit. But ZX, I mean, he didn't get to be that old being a complete fucking fool, you know? When Amina brought him some food, he was like, yeah, appreciate it. I thought she cooked it for him. She brought it from the restaurant. He tossed that shit in the can. He said he tossed Diet's food. The mayor said, and I brought him a food I was bearing gifts. Nigga, bearing gifts? How is that a goddamn gift? You bringing him some food somebody else cooked. Somebody else bought and cooked the fucking food, and you bring it as a gift, and you walked up first. You walked up first, and she threw that shit away. He said, hasta la vista. I ain't eating that shit. Me? Well, I don't know. I ain't eating that shit. I be goddamn ate your shit. How's that feel? You just threw your shit away. And I know you pride yourself on your cooking. That's how you landed that man. Is you cook for him. Let's face facts. Your sex life sucks. Your sex life sucks. Miss Mo told me how horny you are, and that you said how horny you were, and how he doesn't satisfy you. And that's why you guys looking for some extra action. Some extra action. And I heard Diet say today how you would eat some cat. You trying to get a woman to spice it to try to get this thing to work. Sam is a 50-something-year older man with a bad back. You know what? Even if he doesn't have a big thing, because I don't have the hugest thing, but it's the motion of the ocean. It's the motion of the ocean, you know? Sam ain't got no motion in this ocean. He got all kind of pins in his back. His back is held together like an erector set, man. Sam walks like Frankenstein and shit. Sam, you walk like Frankenstein. I'm a 1%er. Nigga, you is not a 1%er, nigga. You show your colors. You ain't no 1%er. Come out here to California and come meet some moguls and some Hell's Angels and talk about you a 1%er. Boy, they will beat you and strip you naked. They'll beat you and strip you naked, pour molasses on you and throw some red ants on you and some. You're not, because you would never say anything bad about a child. Them dudes is crazy about children. You know, they might be selling meth and killing people and kidnapping people and doing all kind of other crazy shit. But they also have toy drives for kids for Christmas. Most 1% gangs do things for kids. And a woman, we know that you beat diet. I've heard you say, hey, remember that touch? You can't control her, so you got to hit. You've been with her 17 years, and you have to hit her. She's 5'2", dude. You a sorry motherfucker. You have to hit her. You should just left her. But who's ever going to get with you? Nobody. In fact, I would have been put her out, that drunk, and we know that your whole thing is to keep her off of liquor. But you weren't strong enough to get her in a 12-step program. And she's drinking 211, a nasty malt liquor that's for drunks. Damn. And he's serious about the military vets. Yep. And these are the people that you want to be friends with, ZX. You're a piece of shit, ZX. You're a liar. You're disingenuous, but you can communicate well, and I actually believe that you're of a higher class than them. When you said they were low down bottom scumbags that live close to K&A, I was like, what's K&A? He said, man, it's a fucked up part of town, man. He said it's a fucked up part of town where all the zombies and drug addicts are. They live right around K&A. They live in a trash part of town. I was like, they do? Then you look at their neighbors and everything. And Sam, I heard you talking about, and she busted these woman's head, and she beat this woman up, and are you fucking serious, Sam? Who the fuck wants to live with a woman that does shit like that? Are you serious? Was that supposed to impress us? What is wrong with you motherfuckers? Is it Philadelphia? Are you guys like cavemen? Who the hell wants to be with Ronda Rousey or whomever? or Layla Ali? Who wants to be with some crazy ass woman that's beating up people with a bald head and a goddamn tattoo on her fucking head with a lizard? That shit ain't cool to me. That shit ain't fly to me. That's loud and drunk and burps, and grabs. I don't want nothing. Who wants anything? Nobody wants nothing like that, Sam. You can't even control her. You can't even get her to control herself because you can't control a woman. But you can kind of convince them to control themselves because that shit makes you uncomfortable. And any man, once you get 35, you want some peace. You want some peace. That woman don't provide you with no peace. She got you involved in this internet shit and lies to you about the shit that happens and gets all dramatic. I've seen it happen. Screaming and hollering. When Diva said that she got molested by your auntie, you like, don't lie on my auntie. Don't lie on my auntie. That crazy ass bitch. You can't take somebody lying on you on here. Motherfuckers lie to each other all goddamn day long. Yeah. Begging me to be my co-host. Yeah, well, Died wants to be your co-host. I'm like, I don't even know you motherfuckers are. Do you think I need you to be entertaining or need you to be fucking funny? And then, I would let her up on the panel. She's loud and butting me out, and I would be this shit. That bitch, you better back the fuck up and act like you got some fucking sense. Do that shit with Sam, bitch. Do that shit with Sam. You bald-headed goddamn monkey, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck? That's what I felt like telling her. I just drop her down off the damn thing. She said, watch out for Miss Mo. This is 4 years ago she was talking about Miss Mo. And I eventually met Miss Mo. I talked with Miss Mo. I see you talking to Miss Mo. Why can't I talk with her? Because you got a problem with her? Am I all of a sudden bound by your associations? I'm bound to think you think, bitch, you better back the fuck up. I'm bound to think how you think. No, bitch, you must not know nothing about me. Because I roll these streets so low, so low. Who do I trust? Me, that's who. Who do I trust? I trust me. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. Oh, shit. So these are the people that you choose to be around. A simp dude who wants to marry misunderstood. And he's such a simp. Even though he loved her, you must have loved her if you proposed to her. I proposed to somebody once and they said yes. And guess what? I was in love. I was in love. We never got married and everything, but and that was a whole different play. Her father was rich than a motherfucker. Her father was very wealthy and very rich. And they took care of their I was already set up, but they set up their families with everything, They set up their families, they help you get a house. I already owned a place. But they helped you get a house, and man, I'd have been to move. I would have dealt with her ass, and she was beautiful. I would have dealt with her ass and stayed married. You know what? I would have went for that. Married a broad and come with 250,000. Shit, that's a deal. That sounds like a bargain. And who knows? You buy a house 30 years ago, it has to be worth $1.5 million now. But it wasn't in the cards. Ouch. Yeah, but ZX, you looking bad, man. Vic's over here befriended with Shakim, who's putting up pictures of your mother and roast and just disrespecting the fuck out of you. You know he needs the shit slapped out of him. I'll hold him while you slap him. I'll hold him while you slap him so he don't slap you back. Because I'll slap him and he won't do nothing. I'll slap him and he'll just take it. What'd you do? Like, he'll take it just like you took it when Lady Tangerine. Oh, my God. He met Tangerine down in old New Orleans, strutting his stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey, Joe. You want to give it a go? Hey, gitty, lots of ya. Mocha chocolate, ye. Gitty, lots of ya. Creole lady tangerine, dun. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Dun. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? She met Mama late, man. I'm gonna do a song, man. I got my laptop. It wasn't working good where I was at because it was the Wi-Fi wasn't strong enough, but it's strong enough. He met Mama down in New Orleans. Where's the black sector where they have producers, man? Real music artists, man. Dudes that really were artists. He met Mama. I thought of ideas too. He met Tangerine down in old New Orleans, strutting his stuff on the street. Dun. She said, hello, hey, Joe. You want to give it a go? Hey, gitty, lots of ya. Mocha chocolate, ye. They can't fuck with me. That's just so funny. Creole lady tangerine. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Pum. Hey, shout out to Temu, man. I've heard people talking about Temu, and I've been buying some clothes for myself, and online. I like shopping online. I'm an online shopper. I really love shopping. I heard guys say they don't like shopping. I love shopping. I love the whole art of shopping online. Finding the right things, finding the prices, finding the sales, So I went and checked out Temu. And I checked out shit in my size. And they got like little, kind of shit that I be wearing these days. You know, a hoodie and some sweatpants, or a hoodie and some shorts, and that shit, instead of costing $90, $80, or $100, it's just like $22. Man, I got some shit coming, but they got some get man. I said, damn, the last thing. You know, the older looking dude. I don't look as old as I am though. But you know, the older looking dude is wearing like kid clothes. You know, you wearing the clothes of the 20-something-year old, and he just looks all out of place and never whatever the fuck he just look like. He said, man, that's a goddamn shame. That's gonna be me, man. That's with tennis shoes on. The same tennis shoes I used to wear when I was 25 and 30. My K Swiss and my Fila tennis shoes and my Adidas. Man, don't judge me. Don't judge me. They got, oh man, they got one thing with the man. Wait. I'm gonna take pictures. They got, hold on. They even got a little line, and it says Paris. It says Paris on it. It take forever to get there. You get your gym shit from there. Yeah, that should be cheap as fuck. You'll be waiting on your package. K-Swiss pepper. Yeah, K-Swiss went along for a long time. Yeah, I think it does take a while to get there. They said it'll save money if you send it by sea. Where's it coming from? It just shows you how much people get stuck for when they're buying things from overseas, or when they're buying clothes. They're making a fortune off that shit. Yeah, but you know, hold on a second. Even a deal is like if you spend $25 for the sweatpants and $30 for the hoodie. You know, so but they got them. They got them where it's only 20. Then I had to look at some of this shit. I said that's kind of clownish. They got like the hoodie's got like the king of spades on there, all on the top. But then I said, yeah, that's cool. I like it. I said that's too colorful. But I am getting a hoodie with $100 bills all over it. They got so many $100 bill shit and a bucket hat, and they got some shit, man. I'm about to do some ghetto ass shits, and that you could do it in your bathroom. That's so tacky. I'm just going to want to look at it. $100 bill, just motivation. $100 bill bath mat. Then they got these blankets, like a whatever, a soft, whatever they call it. They got these blankets, man, and I could just see myself on the couch watching the football games with the windows cracked and everything. You know, eating some biscuits and some marmalade. Oh man, Creole lady, oh, Creole lady, tangerine, oh shit. Remember Prince had that song? I don't know if you guys are old enough. Yeah, some of you guys are Prince heads, and you go all the way back. I know I'm a Prince head now. I really love Prince, and I listen to some of his lyrics. They get real deep, and he talk about like a lot of things in relationships, but. That album that had Pretty Red Corvette, that was the album that came out like in 85 or something like that. He had a song on there where it said, I think it was Tambourine. Hold on. Frank Sinatra got a song called Tangerine. Man, I'm rolling with this Tangerine shit. Do not come around me calling this dude Lemon. I want you to say Tangerine, preferably Lady Tangerine. His name is Lady Tangerine. What's up, Candace? I don't know how you got to be a mod. It's cool. You're welcome. What's up, Concrete Jungle? Oh shit. Well, his name is Lady Tangerine, and the reason why I named him Tangerine because he's too sweet to be a lemon. He's too sweet to be a lemon. Just too sweet to be a lemon. Yeah, Zia, clean up your shit, man. You letting Vic skate. He's friends with Shakim. You got to draw the line on him. Look, man, you can't be fucking around with Shakim, putting up pictures of my mother. I bet he won't ring my doorbell. I know you want to choke him out. You see your mother up there. I know you want to pistol whip him, and I know you probably would. You could do him dirty, ZX. You could pistol whip him, then put it on him. You know, put it on him. Put him on him, Philadelphia style. Bend over, boy. Huh? What you say, Glitter Boots? I said, bend over, boy. Do him like Lady Tangerine did him. He got fucked by Lady. He went to Shakim ain't never going back to Vegas again. He went to Las Vegas and got jumped on and abused by a dude named Lady Tangerine. Why are you walking funny? Oh man, I got raped by this dude. I got graped by this dude named Lady Tangerine. Lady Tangerine, nigga, what? Yeah, man. Nigga was 6'4", man. Nigga was 6'4", man. He just started wrestling on me, man, on camera, and I couldn't break loose, dude. And when I tap out, he whispered in my ear, "You know what I want. You know what I want. Give it to me." He said, "I got another song. First it was I Gotcha. You never should have promised to me. How about this? Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yo ho! Bump, bump, bump. Rick James. Oh, you like Rick James? Shakim, you like Rick James? I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna have a video made of Lady Tangerine, basically dry humping you, dude. He's basically dry humping you. He's letting you know, he's whispering in your ear while he's rustling and you like that. I know he's got his tongue in his ear and say, "Just give it up. Just give it up. Make it easy, boy. We can do this the hard way or the easy way. Give up, boy. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you." That's right. Oh man. What's up, Dom? Yeah. He's wrestling to you. What do you think he was whispering in his ear? "Nigga, I got you now. Talk all that shit now, boy. Talk all that shit now. Get your tongue out of my ear. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop doing it. You know what I want. You know what I want. I want you. I want you, and I'm gonna do it right here in front of everybody." No, no, I already gave you head. I gave you head. You said that'd be enough. Yeah, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. Then you just break in with Rick James. Dum, 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 dum. Whoa, ho, give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that funk, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me that tough, that funk, that sweet, that yo ho. Boom, boom, dum, boom, dum, 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 dum. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I used to be the jam back in the days, man. I was underage. I used to go to the club. They used to do a dance called a gigolo. Use a gigolo. I mean, can you imagine that boy? That boy was on top of him. Why was he on top of him like that, man? That was the. That was the. Them gay dudes in the beef sector, no. Oh, that was the. That was the booty position. He's taking that ass. Taking that ass. I'm taking that ass. All right, you guys. That's a wrap. I'll catch y'all later. Ooh, boy, I'm getting my touch back. I'm one of the funniest motherfuckers on here, man. Ain't nobody like me, man. Ain't nobody like me. Go check out my last community post, man. It's funny. And you ain't got to leave a comment, but leave a like. Leave a comment. What the hell? I'll catch y'all later.